At EQT, we are driven every day to make the energy we produce more affordable, more reliable, and cleaner. It is important for us to achieve net zero at EQT because now we are showcasing that the energy we produce is as clean as possible. The completion of our Net Zero Now Plus initiative reflects the hard work of all of our crew over the past few years to meet our goals related to our 2023 Scope 1 and 2 greenhouse gas emissions. But the completion of this initiative has launched a new set of ambitions as we continue to work forward in the future to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions across all of our assets. We did some pretty amazing things, like implementing combo development, completely transforming the way that we operate. We're drilling wells twice as fast, we're fracking more efficiently, and that efficiency is translating directly to efficient emission reductions. In addition to combo development, we've also electrified the oil field, replacing diesel burning equipment with electric equipment. Most notably is our electric frac fleets, which we use exclusively across our asset base. And we've also taken a direct approach to reduce the biggest source of methane emissions in our business. Our pneumatic device replacement program allowed us to remove over 9,000 of these devices across over 600 sites. We did this quickly in less than 18 months. We did it cost effectively for a cost of less than $6 per ton, and it was incredibly impactful, reducing our footprint by over 350,000 tons, reducing our methane emissions by over 70%, putting EQT in position to have one of the greatest, most efficient methane intensities in the world. And that success has allowed us to expand the assets that we're including. Our upstream business now inclusively is in scope for our Net Zero Now Plus goals. With the operational improvements complete, we have now been positioned to begin thinking about how we're going to offset the remaining carbon footprint. To that end, we worked with local partners to find solutions. We are incredibly excited and grateful to have entered a partnership with the state of West Virginia. This first of its kind partnership has given us the ability to install nature-based solutions to meet our carbon offset goals and become Net Zero Now Plus. Methane emissions has become the biggest environmental concern about our operations. We cannot let the emissions associated with making our product overshadow the emission reduction benefits when people use our product. As an example, at EQT, our carbon footprint is around a few 100,000 tons. That includes methane emissions. But understand this, that operational base and that carbon footprint is going to create an amount of product when put on the world stage to replace higher emitting forms of energy will have a decarbonizing impact of over 150 million tons. So a few 100,000 ton cost to create a 150 million ton benefit, that's the greatest deal in climate. And becoming Net Zero Now Plus allows us to focus the world on the emission reduction benefits when people use our product. Our environmental success to date, driven by our focus on operational initiatives, can only be fully appreciated if we provide world-class transparency through our gas certification program. These gas certificates are going to bring in third-party, independent environmental auditors to say that what we're doing in the field operationally is actually happening. But we're taking it one step further to address people's concerns about the performance that happens outside of our operational footprint. We're taking to the skies. And we've created a group called Appalachian Methane Initiative, AMI, to perform flyovers across the entire Appalachian Basin to survey and look for methane emissions that are maybe outside of our awareness. But our commitment to transparency doesn't stop there. This energy that we produce on our sites across the basin will leave Appalachia and go to all different parts of the country. Some of it will go across different parts of the world in the form of LNG. To showcase the carbon footprint of that entire value chain, we are bringing in Context Labs to bring a blockchain solution that will provide a full cycle carbon intensity score. So from the time the gas comes out of our well, through our pipelines, across the world to our customers, we will have the carbon intensity of that product to bring full transparency through the entire value chain. These are the steps that we're doing that we think are bringing world-class transparency to world-class performance.